number 20, Detective Comics number 29, featuring another thrilling episode of the Batman. In this issue, the Batman meets Dr. Death. The Batman, very figure of the night, has become a legendary figure in the life of the teenage metropolis, righting wrongs and bringing justice where it has never been before. In the study of Dr. Carl Fern, later to be more widely known as Dr. Death. Gerba, come here. Gerba, I was at last completed. I have at last completed all my laboratory experiments. My death by pollen extract is definite. I am ready to strike exact my tribute from the extract my tribute exact my tribute from the wealthy of the world. They will either pay tribute to me or die. And yet one thing troubles me. This man they call the Batman. A crime such as this, as ours, is sure to attract his attention. He must be done away with. If I know who he is, but no one does, I must trap him. Or perhaps we can contact him through the personal notice column in the daily newspapers across the city. Bruce Wayne, in reality the Batman, reads the daily paper the next morning. What? What is this? What's this? Public notice. Batman, if you will go to General Post Office and ask for a letter addressed to John Jones, you will find a message of importance. Have you a letter addressed to John Jones? Bruce Wayne opens the letter. Batman, on at 2:10 p.m. tonight at Suite B on the 4th floor of the Bellevue Lobby and Events Common. A modern and a day, a morning and a day. You willing the aid of the police to stop me. Bruce returns home. He kneels before a small chest and takes out his bat-like mantle. Like mantle. Like mental, half an hour to change and half an hour to get to the penthouse. Those glass pellets of choking gas might come in handy tonight if this is what I think it is. Likewise, these suction gloves and knee pads. The penthouse will require a bit of climbing. In a place of Bruce Wayne, the wealthy, social figure, the Batman. The man glances at the dashboard clock. 8:30 exactly. I'm off. A few minutes before 9, a car slides to a stop near the designated building. Quite a climb to the penthouse. I think I'll want more privacy for my car. For instance, the vacant lots. The Batman parks his car in the vacant lot where some construction work has been going on. A weird figure races through the night. The Batman throws his loose lasso up to catch a jutting window sill. I think my suction pads will come in handy here. He puts them on and starts up the side of the building. Now for the penthouse. Like a gigantic bat, he moves up the sheer face of the building. The Batman stands on top of the penthouse garden roof. For a quick getaway, the Batman has his rope handy. The Batman surveys his ground cautiously. Unseen by the Batman are the gunmen placed to trap him by Dr. Death. He bid for it. Shall I give it to him? No, the doctor said to kill him inside 50s. 50s the police. So the police will find him in here. In here, wait, he's coming. The lights blaze on, and the Batman is caught in a trap. Put him up, Batman. We've got you at last. But the gunmen reckon without the great speed and agility of the Batman, and the herd killers go down quick as a panther. The Batman is upon the gunman, lashing out with both fists. And who sent you, may I ask? We can't tell you. He'd kill us. Your choice, gentlemen. Tell me or I'll kill you. Good evening, Batman. Dr. Death sends his greetings. Jabba fires. The Batman is hit. The wounded Batman ejects a glass pill, a glass pellet from his belt. The Batman holds his breath and slams the glass pellet on the floor in front of the giant Indian. I'm choking. The room becomes filled with a deadly gas. The wounded Batman leaps for the glass windows, leading to the penthouse roof. God, he's jumped off. But now, what did the gunman of Dr. Death fail to see? Batman swings onto a projecting conduit of the roof. The blood is still seeping from his wound. He slips on his section gloves and knee pads. The Batman in his car places a pad of cotton on his bared arm. Spare the arm. This I'll keep until I get to a phone booth. Dressed in civilian clothes once more. Bruce Wayne, the Batman, enters a phone booth. Daily Globe, what this inserted in your public notice column. Accept your challenge, Dr. Death, the Batman. I guess I'd better see the family doctor at once. This shoulder is beginning to ache. It's all right now, Bruce. But how did you shoot yourself when there are no powder marks on your shoulder? I do funny things sometimes, Doc. I'll tell you all about it someday. Thanks for everything. Next morning in Dr. Death's study. You fools, you burglars, you bunglers. He walks into a trap and you let him go. If you miss the next time, follow me, Java. Here is a picture of John P. Van Smith. He refuses to pay tribute to me. He will. He must die. I have immunized you with my serum from this pellet, which you will blow it at your victim as he comes from his club tonight. Java goes on his errand of death. I would be killer of last night. I think I'll follow him. As the unsuspected victim steps from his club, his errand fulfilled, Java flees, but he has not reckoned upon the presence of Bruce Wayne, the Batman. Don't breathe or you'll die. You're dead. I haven't time for questions, but I've a hunch that if you had breathed in that man, what that man blew, it would be curtains for you. I've got to trail him or die, or do. Prepare for a give tonight. Dr. Death from the Batman. That night on the sidewalk behind Dr. Death's house. rope, rope. The Batman climbs to the second story of the house. Only a few minutes more, Dr. Death. We have escort even. A creak of a glass cutter, and the Batman enters. The Batman finds Dr. Death and his giant serpent servant. It won't be long, Doctor. A snap of a lasso and a jawbone is jerked from the table. The Batman. Good evening, Doctor, but it won't be after I'm through with you. With you. Dr. Death presses a button on it and drops into a secret chute. I can just make it before it closes, I hope. Into the unknown after Dr. Death. Dr. Death plunges the Batman, who lands on a mat and sees Dr. Death disappearing down the hallway. The the Batman pursues Dr. Death relentlessly. Dr. Death returns to the laboratory in a last desperate attempt to elude the Batman. There is yet time. The Batman seizes a fire extinguisher on the wall, and you are just too late, my foe. Watch the fury death. Flings at Dr. Death, knocking the deadly tube. Flings it at Dr. Death, knocking the deadly tube to the floor, where it swiftly ignites into a blazing inferno. Ha 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 ha, oh ha 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 ha, you fool. You are the poor fool. He has gone mad. Deaf to Dr. Death. But is it deaf to the arch criminal? Follow the further amazing and unique adventures of the Batman.